most of you already know, our wonderful Pastor Paul has been awarded one of two of this year's 2017 Martin Luther King Jr. Humanitarian Awards by Marin County. And they had a lovely ceremony in the Supervisors' Chambers at Civic Center on January 12th. And you may wonder why you're finding out all of this now, but we thought it would be nice to have Paul back here before we applauded him. They gave him this lovely plaque that I try to read it for you. It's kind of hard. With great appreciation for your service, dedication, perseverance, and commitment to fight for human and civil rights for all. We felt that they were most impressed with his advocacy for the homeless, for education, for greater cooperation among interfaith groups, for the LGBTQ community. But Louise will share a few things that put it, we managed to get into the nomination application that we think, well, it certainly touched our hearts, and we think it touched theirs too. I want to add one other thing. Paul would have loved to have had everybody there. They limited him to 4 guests plus the two people that nominated him. So we were fortunate enough to be there, and wish all of you could have been there too. But I would like for Louise to share with you some of the things that we were kind of touched by.
And that tell us, remind us more about Paul's heart and the way he lives his life every day. So we started the nomination text with this opening paragraph about Paul. After only 5 years in Sausalito, Paul has become known for both his advocacy for the homeless, LGBTQ community in education and interfaith cooperation, as well as for his daily personal caring for those in need, from all walks of life and all economic situations. Paul is a rare person who walks in love all the time, offering persistent kindness, aiding people through life's challenges, and helping the community one person at a time. He truly walks the talk, changing others along the way by example. So there were like 15 activities and organizations that he gives his time and his heart to. And if anyone wants to see this whole thing, we can send it to you, or let us know that you would like to read it. And then I want to go to a story that tells so much about Paul. One example, a specific example. This has to do with a clergy colleague who was vociferously anti-gay, speaking out publicly against the ordination of LGBTQ people and protesting marriage equality. Paul resisted the advice to steer clear of this person, and instead, slowly but steadily, built a relationship with them through working together with respect and showing real personal concern. After 3 years of doing that, the other clergy person sent Paul an email out of the blue. Subject line, "Thank you." It read, in part, "You've been on my heart a lot lately, and I have lots I want to say to you. The most important thing I want to say is thank you. Thank you for your friendship and encouragement. You have always been so loving and caring towards me. You have always made me feel welcome and lifted up. I want you to know that I notice and treasure these things and our friendship, so thank you. I also want to say thank you for helping me to learn. Your life, friendship, openness, leadership, and wisdom have all taught me the true heart of God. My guess is that you are pretty tired of blazing the trail on the gay issue. I am sorry you have had to blaze the trail in my heart in some ways. But again, I thank you, not only for being the vessel through which God has opened my heart and eyes, but for the example you are for all who meet you. I am honored to be a colleague of yours and hopefully a friend. Your leadership has encouraged me to speak my mind on this topic. So, that pastor, once famous for always speaking against anything gay, now, because of Paul, speaks up on freedom's side.
Thank you so much. I did just want to say I'm really grateful that Louise and Jean thought of me this way, and I told them I didn't think of myself this way, and I'm very touched that you had that idea and thought of me like that. And there's so many people doing so much good work in this room alone who do so much to help so many, and so. You know, I appreciate that opportunity to highlight the importance of doing good work, and I'm so grateful to you in this congregation, you know, for giving me a job. Well, not just giving me a job, but giving me a job where it is where probably my main, my main, what do we call it? Requirement, focus is to care about people, and I am so grateful for that. And so I love all of you, and thank you so much for your love and support. And let's sing a hymn and go downstairs and have some good snacks.
Let us rise up our hymnals to number 192, Lord, the light of your love is shining, first two verses.